Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. President Bongbong Marcos and Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh discuss a possible rice importation deal. During their bilateral meeting, Pham posted a 5-year agreement for the exportation of rice from Vietnam to the Philippines. He said this move will help ensure food security here in the Philippines. Marcos Jr., for his part, welcomed the long-term supply agreement as an opportunity to dampen volatility in domestic rice prices. Vietnam is currently the Philippines' leading source of rice imports. Nikkei Asia has reported that some 90% of the Philippines' 3.7 million tons of rice imports last year came from Vietnam.
Our two countries will complete an intergovernment agreement on rice trade, so that Vietnam can interfere at one export to the Philippines, like issue of food security. We look forward to having a stable framework of cooperation on rice trade for a long period of at least 5 years.
You have identified really the main issue for our countries, and that is the food supply. And in Asia, food supply is very much determined by rice and the prices around.
Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is now in Manila to discuss defense and security cooperation. This trip is the first visit by an Australian Prime Minister to the Philippines in 2 decades. Albanese will meet with President Bongbong Marcos later today to talk about strengthening cooperation on defense, maritime security, trade, and economic development. In July, the Philippine and Australian navies held joint drills in Zambales called Exercise Lumbas 2023. Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin has spoken up about Finance Undersecretary Cielo Magno's resignation. In a statement, Bersamin noted that Magno constantly aired her concerns on government programs publicly instead of working together with her colleagues. He added that the termination of Magno's appointment could only be expected since she does not support the administration's projects. Bersamin also maintained that while they support anyone's right to free speech, it would be counterintuitive to keep someone with the intention to malign the administration. Magno was reportedly asked to resign by Finance Secretary Benjamin Jokno following a Facebook post. On September 1, she posted a graph depicting the law of supply and demand with a caption, "I miss teaching." People took it to mean she was questioning the new price ceiling on rice, which came into effect this week. Before serving as Finance Undersecretary, Magno was an associate professor at the UP School of Economics. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Aside from rice, the retail prices of tomato has also increased. It reached as high as 300 pesos per kilo in Metro Manila based on the monitoring of the Agriculture Department. Nueva Vizcaya Agricultural Terminal General Manager Gilbert Cumila said there is a shortage in the supply. Cumila explained that while supplies arrive on a daily basis, these are not enough to meet the demand. Retail prices of other vegetables like bell pepper also increased due to higher wholesale prices. GCash has apparently deactivated over 4 million accounts found to be linked to fraudulent and suspicious transactions. G-Exchange President and CEO Oscar Reyes Jr. said these 4 million users were blocked between January last year and June of this year. Reyes explained that the users were linked to malicious activities and were taken down to keep the app safe and secure. GCash also blocked this year some 185 sites that steal GCash information of individuals when opened. The e-wallet vows to keep raising its cybersecurity walls as its user base expands. As for tech scams, GCash parent company Globe Telecom said scammers have now shifted platforms for their illegal activities to avoid detection.
Nung na-deactivate po ang mga SIM ng mga hindi nagrehistro at kung may Viber account sila doon or WhatsApp account, ay magagamit pa kasi pa yun Manong Ted. Yun ang limitasyon naman. Supposedly, mahirap na nga dahil madali na silang matrace. Pag, because of the SIM registration law, lumipat naman sila sa ibang platform. Yung tinatawag na over-the-top messaging services.
Tim Cohn has been appointed as the new head coach of the Gilas Pilipinas squad that will compete in the coming Asian Games in Hangzhou, China. Cohn, who served as Gilas deputy coach for the PBA World Cup, is taking on the role recently vacated by Chot Reyes. Cohn is expected to lead a team headlined by the still recovering Justin Brownlee and Ange Kwame, who can both play as locals as the Asian Games organizers only require a passport from aspiring players. The Ginebra coach admitted that he wasn't interested in the Gilas coaching job, expressing support for then-coach Chot Reyes, but has now made a U-turn to answer the call of duty.
It was never my intention to be.
And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.